where I did our selfie with.
I am Dolly Snow Bicknell, and I am president of Project Gurnet and Bug Lights. Welcome, and thank you all for coming. Please stand if you are able for the singing of the national anthem, and then remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. We're gonna wing this. We all have to sing, and that way we won't hear everybody.
Everybody sing nice and loud, please, okay?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Quote, on a flat and dangerous shoal which makes off from Saquesh Point, there was built by the United States in 1813 a stone pier. It is placed upon a mussel bed and is about 12 feet square at the bottom, 18 feet high, and at high tide is 6 feet above the water. That's the end of the quote. And Scott is showing you downstairs, there's a picture of it with Bug Light before the catwalk was added. That was in 1871. And now you know.
You may not know the importance of Duxbury Pier Lighthouse in our nation's history. No, the Bug Light is not a soaring masonry beacon on a rocky point protecting the largest ships from imminent doom. But lighthouses played an important role in the annals of aviation.
And while I'm thanking everyone, I do need to include my Bug Light Transfer Committee who made this happen. Susan and Ed Bullier over there, the General and Hannah, Scott Day, Don Gunster, Shirley Muirhead Jenkins, Wally Hempel, Rick Rehnquist, Jacqueline Robinson, Susan Thanis, Tim Theron, Jeffrey Stewart, and Pam Webster Walsh, who created our magnificent program. A special thanks goes out to Don Gunster and Scott Day. The three of us wrote our first National Historic Lighthouse Preservation application, and it nearly killed us. And we nearly killed each other.
We are here to formally give the deed to Bug Light to this organization, so it's an exciting day.
You've adopted this light for many years. Now you have full parental rights, so congratulations.
Sclafani, Acting Special Assistant to the Government Services Administration, Region 1's Regional Administrator, Chris Averill. How'd I do?
Perfect.
Wow, that was hard.
That's one of the hats out there. By the way, I have no sea legs, so I'm kind of like, I love this hat. Bug Light. So is there any way I can get
That was Bug, not
We'll
Bud.
take care
I know, Bug Light.
Okay, just
yeah.
checking.
No, that's, I love it.
Just don't raise the rent.
Very cool. No, there's no rent. Oh, okay. I think I can project, so.
Can you hear me? All right, very good. Dolly, Bill, Lieutenant Commander Newcomb, thank you. And honored guests here, thank you. What a great day to get together today. Be out in the water. We got perfect weather. A little choppy, especially for somebody who doesn't have sea legs. So, thank you again, Dolly. This is fantastic. On behalf of U.S. General Services Administration, our Regional Administrator, Chris Averill, and our PBS Commissioner, Regional Commissioner, Glenn Rotundo, thank you for inviting GSA. Today's deed transfer ceremony is very special to us. We take it very seriously, and we're happy that it's going to be in good hands. So, yeah, no, we know so. You wouldn't have got through the application process. As we know, that's pretty extensive. It's through the National Historic Lighthouse Preservation Act of 2000 that we have the opportunity to preserve these federally owned historic light stations like Duxbury Pier Light. The NHLPA program is a partnership. It's a partnership among the Coast Guard, the National Park Service, GSA, and the Stewart. And that partnership is ongoing. The NLPA recognizes the cultural, recreational, and educational value associated with historic light stations by allowing these national treasures to be transferred at minimal cost, excuse me, to other federal agencies state and local governments, non-profit corporations, educational and community development organizations. Since 1871, Duxbury Pier Light has guided mariners safely past the dangerous shoal located here. Now, thanks to Project Gurnet and Bug Lights, a salty and passionate group of volunteers led by President Dolly Snow Bicknell. A group that has preserved not only Bug Light, but also Gurnet Light, Fort Andrew, and the Keeper's Cottage. This light will remain a part of maritime history and our maritime heritage. It is truly in good hands, capable and passionate hands. We're very pleased to have you take the light over. Again, on behalf of all of us at GSA, thank you and congratulations.
So this is the really big check for $1.
See how quickly I was trying to grab
I know, I know. And on the back is the real check. But here we go. This one we're over here.
Now we can officially transfer the certificate of deed. Let's go.
So, Edinburgh Snow was my father, and I would like to read a quote from his 1945 book, Famous Lighthouses of New England. Lighthouses from the earliest times have fascinated and intrigued members of the human race. To almost every man and woman, there is something about a lighted beacon which suggests hope and trust and appeals to the better instincts of all mankind. Standing off by itself in the ocean, a lighthouse symbolizes the eternal vigilance of its keeper, who must be alert and watchful at all times, in sunshine or darkness, in fog or stormy weather. Thank you all for being a part of today's ceremony. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Project Gurnet and Bug Lights looks forward to a long continuing relationship and partnership with the National Park Service, the General Services Administration, and the Coast Guard and their Aids to Navigation team. We are thrilled that the National Historic Lighthouse Preservation Act allows lighthouses to be deeded to groups of people who really care about them.